So you're trying to get more into fashion. You're tired of dressing like this, and you're looking to really expand your horizons. Well, in this video, I'll be going over what all of your options are. One thing you can do is basically just LARP as a construction worker. This is very in right now for some reason. You can just dress like this, even though you work in an office and your job involves, I don't know, emailing people and drinking coffee, bullying your coworkers, falling in love. I don't know exactly because I'm just basing this off of the show The Office because I've never worked in an office. The point is, you don't have to actually work outside or even really like going outside to dress like this. This is just a valid option you can use. Now, at work, at your job, if your job does not involve food in some way or being outside, you're probably going to have to dress like this the majority of the time. This is not even really an option. This is basically just mandatory if this is your life. I shouldn't even have to tell you this. You should probably be dressed like this right now as you're watching this video. Just put it on. There's nothing you can do about it. Just put it on. If you're an annoying guy or a normal Korean guy, you can get some glasses like this. That's kind of cool, I guess. If you're under the age of 18 and you're a bad person, you can dress like this. That's kind of fun, I guess. But also incredibly expensive somehow. Everything in these pictures costs $900. If you want to be your dad, you can dress like this. You're probably going to become your dad in like 10 years anyway, so you might as well just cut to the chase. Just jump in. Becoming your dad is probably good for you, by the way. You don't want to know what the other endings are. That's probably the best option for you. If you don't want to do that, however, you can wear stuff like this if you want everyone to know that you are a pedophile. I personally would not recommend that, but there you go. That's an option. If you want to get real advanced with fashion, more advanced even than hentai shirts, there's a trend right now called trad Ivy prep style. The idea here is basically that you dress like one of the Kennedys, but a Kennedy from the 50s, not like RFK. I can't imagine how you wouldn't just end up looking like an out of place weirdo if you actually did this and you weren't like a millionaire living in Connecticut. But this is an option. Maybe this is why Kennedy got shot. Maybe people were annoyed at him for dressing like this and posting, fit pics on TikTok. I don't know the exact details behind why he got shot. But another good way to dress in a way that will make people want to hit you is called dark academia. This is where you basically just dress like you're a professor in an old movie. You don't dress like an actual professor because they just dress like this. So you're kind of just dressing like you're in Harry Potter or something. This is a good way to signal that you're an adult man who spends a lot of time on TikTok. So, in a way, it's similar to this. Now, you might be thinking that none of this video even applies to you because you've already figured everything out. You think you can just wear a black t shirt and jeans everywhere, and that it's like opting out of fashion entirely. But it's not. There's no escape. There's no default look you can do. It's like a video game or something. That's not how it works. Everything is a choice. So don't think you've gotten away from fashion. There's nowhere for you to run, bitch. You can dress like this if you want. I just want you to know that I'm on to you and I know what you're doing. If you're going bald, your immediate instinct is going to be to start doing something like this. You're going to grow a beard because you think that's your only option. So you'll have no hair, glasses, and a beard, and you'll be one of those guys. This is a perfectly acceptable move. This is totally within the fashion meta right now. But you should know that you do have other options. For instance, when guys went bald in the 90s, they just embraced it. You don't have to be another Soy Jack guy. You can be George Costanza instead. You can rise to true greatness. Just think about it. Just keep it open as an option. And just because you're severely balding does not mean you have to have short hair. You can have both. You can be bald and have long hair. That's ascending to even truer greatness. What is some dark academia dork going to say to you if you look like that? If you're completely bald but also your hair goes down to your shoulders? Nothing. There's nothing they can say to you. Now I'm going to tell you something that you cannot do. You cannot look like this. There was a time when this was acceptable, but that time has passed. This tweet single-handedly killed this style, and it's just over now. This is no longer an option. You can no longer dress like some sort of strange trailer park pedophile, ironically. If you are actually poor and live in a trailer park, then you can dress however you want because you have bigger problems. But if you are an internet nerd, you need to stay out of this territory now. That is over. If you're having trouble deciding what to do here, after I've thrown all these options at you, I recommend just copying Review Bra. He has good fashion sense, so just copy him. That's what I do. You should probably be fine. Dress like you're a 1920s businessman. I think that's a pretty good move. If you're a girl and you're watching this for some reason, first of all, you're not supposed to be here. This is a video for boys. But I will throw in some advice for you here at the end because I'm very progressive. And I'm not basing this advice off of personal preference. I know most of the top designers and editors of all the major fashion brands and magazines, and they have all told me that in 2025, women all need to start dressing and acting like this. I don't even like this. I don't even like this, but that's just what they have told me. Please just